Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex, and when we last left off, we took care of things at Hell Kitchen, at least for the time being, and now we have returned to UNETCO headquarters to get a brief, because apparently things didn't go so well with our brother in charge of the second strike team. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, isn't there? So then let's just see what we can do here, and also get ourselves sealed and also install an augmentation canister, right? I think it's a decent idea. Okay, a joke apparently is the name of our helicopter pilot. Interestingly enough, no vetoes right now. Oh, this may change later on, of course, because I certainly don't know.
Welcome back.
Never should have
was a
transferred.
success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to Manderley for a briefing.
You mean debriefing, yes? Okay. Interesting. Who are these people? They look like government agents. Bodyguard.
Yeah?
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderley, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from DC? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderley's office. We will
Ja,
expect
no
you
information, I
shortly.
see, pal. Okay, what's up with your voice there? Are you mostly robot? We thought Adam Jensen was mostly
Never should
robot,
have
right?
transferred.
Okay, then. Apparently Simmons is here. Is he the guy in charge of FEMA from the intro sequence? That could be.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners.
Interrogate, but hopefully not torture, right? Because, well, this universe, who knows?
Gunther's full
Never
of it.
should have transferred.
Earlier tonight, in the statue, I bet you had at least half a dozen takedowns. At least.
Well, sort of, right? Didn't we?
They still have some terrorists downstairs. Ones you didn't kill in the statue.
Yeah, well, that's the emphasis here. The ones I didn't kill.
It's a living.
Liberty Island is off limits.
Right? Vido? I'm not sure. Oh, I guess we find out eventually. Yeah, there's the grey death going around here as well, isn't
Long
there?
night, huh?
Yeah, kind of long night, because it's always dark in here. Even though I did increase the gamma ever so slightly to make it easier to actually see anything. And there's the shiny floor again, see? Yeah, we do have a body, but we cannot see it most of the time for whatever reason. Okay, and anything in the newspaper? No, so the old stuff, right? Because only a couple of hours have progressed, I think, something like
What the
that.
guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, what's the problem? Private?
If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel.
But we did this as well, didn't we? People are blaming me for inactions, you know, that haven't actually occurred. Wow, isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? Okay, can we see something of interest this time around? Unfortunately not, right? Alright, well, apparently we're heading straight back out to our new assignment. Isn't that fantastic? But I think we should probably check by the med bay, shouldn't we? Most likely a good idea. I suppose we can wash our hands. And also get us a little bit healed. Even though it's only 1 point.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Okay, so the briefing we have to wait, I see. Yeah, retinal scanner, how fancy. Well, I guess then we can check by medbay for now and see what we can do. And our office could also be above checking out.
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Well, it's a routine maintenance soldier, right?
Don't listen to what they're saying about the shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had other priorities.
I did both actually, didn't I? Oh, whatever.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation.
Yeah, okay, I leave you to it, sir. Apparently I'm in the wrong office then. What are you reading for that matter?
You.
Well, I'm just reading your book, sir. That's hardly that offensive or hostile, isn't it? Do not speak with journalists and so on and so forth. Okay, we already sort of figured it out, right? After what happened in the bar. Yeah, my office should be on this floor, shouldn't it be? Okay, this Roomba isn't sparking, which is nice.
Never should have transferred.
Well, there are no name tags anywhere, so I'm not quite sure, but this evidently is not our office. Well, maybe it's an empty office, could be. Even though this is a pretty small facility by comparison.
I need a vacation.
Don't we all? This could be our office, right? I think that's maybe our office. Okay, but no name tag. Because we barely moved in, I see. A scope, huh? Well, do we need a scope on Nothing, because it's incompatible. I don't think we do. And of course there's no vendor, so carting these items around to sell them is a moot point. Ugh, really? I guess we could try that, but it would be stupid, wouldn't it be? Okay, what was our password yet again? Why can we not input this automatically? The answer is because it's an old game. Okay, JCD, there we go. But apparently they're trying to frame him for something. Well, we already know that, right? Also something fishy is afloat, I see. Congratulations on surviving your very first mission. Well, thank you, Doctor. Yeah, of course they did. Yes, same with TF-29, right? Okay then, so I guess Paul is no longer welcome at this facility. I'm not sure what went down, but Mendeley is supposed to tell us, I think. At least people don't seem to be upset with me specifically for a change. But did we at least learn anything useful back there in the Hell's Kitchen? Hello there?
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No comment.
They told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently.
Yeah, so I've heard, but the details, well, we haven't been debriefed yet.
Agent Navarro was gunning her motors about Castle Clinton. I guess you cleaned the place out.
Yes, we sort of did, right? She was pretty impressed with our performance, because we don't hesitate to kill,
Don't
apparently.
listen to what they're saying about the shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had other priorities.
Okay, so society is falling apart, that's what is claimed in the book here. And I do believe we do actually have a key for some of these. If we were to steal them when people are looking, I mean, we could. But it would end in a gunfight, presumably. Because everyone in this universe shoots to kill, of course, even their co-workers. Just in case, you know. Oh yeah, total surveillance at every street corner. Really, every phone call, email and snail mail. Well, I suppose there's still some use for those in 2052. We are close to achieving this goal, says Anna Navarre. Oh, really? Is there anyone who believes that spiel? Then again, this was the year 2000 when this game was released.
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Yeah, plenty of boom booms and bang bangs went down there, right, didn't they? Oh, that can actually happen. Oh boy, of course we're also completely out of pistol ammo, and the last time the quartermaster gave us 5 bullets in total. That's ridiculous, frankly. Okay, well, I suppose then we try... Okay, there is Agent Navarre, unfortunately so. Yeah, where was the quartermaster again? Because I certainly don't remember. Fancy paintings back here.
Gunther's full of it. Earlier tonight, in the statue, I bet you had at least half a dozen takedowns. At least.
Yes, I already said this to your co-worker. Hello there, the net good lady.
Welcome aboard, Agent. I'm Shannon. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I think you're the receptionist, weren't you? Okay, medical. I suppose since we're here, we can also talk to our handler. Maybe he has something to say. Maybe something useful even. Who knows? Assuming he's working right now. Yeah, we did have a TF-29 an aircraft with Hush drive, you know, in the previous game. A number of mission objectives, most of them clandestine and illegal, I would figure. He's actually not working right now. And then again, he locked his computer because he knows better. Okay, of course, we don't have any juice for that. Well, it's not exactly essential, is it, right now? But I don't think there's anything else back here anyway. But you never know with these people. We did find plenty of hidden buttons in Mankind Divided, for instance. Also in the DLC. Alright, well, he has the infolink ability and so do we, so we're always chatting with each other. Yeah, that must be a secret stash, presumably. Well, at the moment it's not really necessary. Oh yeah, let's get over here, my little robot. Okay, so first things first, we heal ourselves, please. Because there's a recharge on that stuff. Okay, so wow, that was a pretty yeah, painful mission here by all accounts. And we can also get another installation here of what exactly? Aqualung and environmental resistance. It's an active ability apparently. Wow, but there's also the hazmat suit. So this is probably entirely optional. But you only have 2 to choose from right now, right? So I cannot just yeah, keep it for later use, I guess, or something along these lines. Unfortunately so.
Wish we had Gunther for this.
But I'm not quite sure. He's probably heavily augmented, but old style augmentations. Well, is swimming a critical component of this game? That's the question I have asked before, didn't I? Environmental resistance. Okay, so 30%.
Hell of a long shift.
So we'd have to install multiple canisters to max this out. 20 units per minute. Of course, none of this is self-recharging, unlike Human Revolution, right, and the other 2 games of the newer variety. So what I guess. I suppose this could be more useful, at least in theory. But we haven't run into many environmental hazards up to this point, have we though? Okay, there's only radiation, tear gas, toxic, poisoning, and fire. Well, problem is swimming. I'm not sure. Is it necessary? But 15% is pathetic, frankly. And over here we're starting out with 30%, so I think this will be the one we're going to take here, even though it's technically a active ability, unfortunately so. Alright, so now we're fully healed again, which is good. Okay, some people with the Great Death, I think. Yeah, probably, hence all the coughing. You don't say. Yeah, like the Great Death, right? The genetically engineered virus.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet.
The storage closet is open for grabs. Wow, that's like music to my ears if I can find it, of course. But it's not down here because it leads into the secret area. Storage room. Origins of UNATCO. Well, there we go. I think we've missed it the last time we came here. Yeah, a multinational organization with wide-ranging, yeah, well, powers, presumably. It's fair and just. Well, not from what we have seen outside and also some of the people we've been working with. Oh. Victory over terrorism is the price for our vigilance. Emphasis here. Well, dead vigilance, presumably. Okay, set up for grabs. They made it in literal sense of the word. I suppose we can take a look-see here. Hopefully we don't leave any traces behind. Okay, well, hopefully it's written down our journal. At least I hope so. No Well, apparently not. Well, of course, otherwise there would be no point of having a time, yeah, a limit on this thing, right? Presumably. No, I can look at the footage here. I can also post the video in case you want to. But I don't think it was absolutely essential. It said something about all-star augmentations. Okay, storage closet. Here is the storage closet. Maybe I took them all already. That could be, because it's the second time we came here, of course. Yeah, they were talking about this area, right? I think. Maybe. Because I don't see a storage closet anywhere. Oh, fantastic. And there were also some government agents working in this area. I think they said as much, and this is off limits anyway. We don't have credentials for this area. Now, get better soon here, sirs. Maybe our doctor should wear a face mask, you know. Could also be a decent plan.
I need a vacation.
Yeah, it all makes the right noises. That's a good attention to detail. Now, are we going to snoop around on Mendeley's computer? I think it could probably raise some suspicion, wouldn't you think? Okay, Sam Carter. I'm in need of ammo, sir. Badly.
Agent Denton. Marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got some 7.62mm rounds and a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, I can't tell you how great it is to be a part of UNATCO. You should have seen the fighting in Castle Clinton.
Yeah, it was glorious.
I cleaned the place out.
Winning shooting, huh? I guess that's what this agency is known for.
I never thought I'd see this much action in one mission.
In my day, international peacekeepers were citizens first and soldiers second. You can forget about that extra ammo. I'm only going to give you the multi-tools. I think you should concentrate more on mission objectives.
Well, we did that, sir, but sometimes you have to shoot in self-defense, you know? Not happy with us, I see. Great, well, fantastic, but there was no choice because I bumped into people and there was no chance to do this non-lethally. Absolutely nothing. So what gives, I guess. Okay, can we? Hopefully, yes. Darts, okay, I suppose the other crate is also up for grabs. Okay, but I suppose you can stack a couple of them. Now we know where Navarre is, of course. She's waiting in Mandalay's foyer, I think. Okay, this is her computer, maybe? Well, we can see, of course. And a candy bar. Well, she doesn't need that. I don't like our two co-workers anyhow, so I just steal from them. Yeah, which computer is it? Doesn't say here, right? I think it was her computer, though. Okay, and where's Gunter?
Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not going to snoop around there anyway. Okay, where is his office door? Let me guess, he doesn't have a computer. Oh, well, maybe back here. Not really, that's just the lobby, so apparently he doesn't have a computer. Also shared item could also be. Okay, his password was what exactly again, because we have it written down somewhere. Although finding it here will be difficult. Ja, Zeitgeist, right? Zeitgeist, okay. No emails though. Well, isn't that lovely? And we don't know her credentials, I think, but we can hack in here maybe. Yeah, we need to maybe upgrade our hacking skills at one point, but I'm not sure how easy it will be to come across these skill points indeed. Alright, so Günther is unsure of our intentions, I see. So he does write emails once in a while. But he was never good at spelling, we already knew that, right? At Deus Ex the Fall. Günther Hermann, of course, is currently on patrol providing peacekeeping duties.
I was here first. Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
Yeah, indeed I was.
Debriefing. Do not worry, you passed every test. You will be a most effective weapon for the Coalition.
Wow, that's a really endorsement coming from you, right? You have to wait here, right? Are we just standing around now? Really, come on now. But anything else you can tell me, Janice?
You'll have to wait a minute. Mr. Manderley is busy.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have
Yeah,
sent
they're talking
him to
about
Hong
Paul
Kong.
Denton, aren't they?
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the
Yeah,
prisoners.
well, thankfully we
I
won't be a
cannot
witness
wait
to that.
forever. He will see you when he's ready.
Yeah, there's a line forming, sir.
Carry on, Agent.
Yes, I think it's the head of FEMA, isn't it? Hey, close the door next time around.
Next.
You can go if you wish. I'm not stopping you.
I am losing valuable time.
But then get in there, lady. Ach, whatever. Okay, hello der Director. I think it was the title, wasn't it?
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station.
Thank you, sir.
Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I'd hoped to turn up some information at the warehouse, but I didn't even learn who was running the place.
A punk named Jojo. He slipped out before you even got to New York. No big deal.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
Oh, you said
What
that
went
right
wrong?
at the start of the mission.
We
If
don't
you
know.
screws up.
He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I can't believe that. Paul's a good agent.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane.
Ah, the airfield,
but we
right?
don't
Did read
know
about
which
that.
airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
I have been waiting for 20
Yeah, well,
minutes.
I gave you the chance to move first,
Sorry,
lady.
Anna.
Stop
What
complaining.
is it?
A new assignment. I think Agent Denton should handle the assassination.
Is there a problem? You lost your appetite?
His enthusiasm in Battery Park was exceptional. The courtyard of Castle Clinton was a graveyard.
I don't think it was that much of a graveyard.
It's kind of an exercise, you mean?
Really? Okay, we're shooting
I
to
think
kill
he
here,
will make
right?
a good
Like, for
assassin.
pleasure.
We should give him the opportunity.
Okay, now something we want to hear from her specifically of all people. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Okay, we already got our gear, sort of. So, no pistol ammo whatsoever, so how are we supposed to... Really? Come on now. Alright, so it's to the helipad, isn't it? I think they said as much. Yeah, so we already learned that they're doing exactly that here, right? Alright, so let's just see about our inventory, which is chock full of crap, none of which has any ammo, of course. At least we got rid of the augmentation, yeah, canister, whatever it was. Yeah, we have no ammo for the pistol and a single bullet, I believe. Great. Alright, then we have to draw something that we put the pistol in here, I guess. I mean, the shotgun, I should say, instead of the pistol. That's a bit unfortunate. And accuracy modifier can be put on, not the shotgun apparently, because this is on off one. Yeah, of course it is. Okay, what's the main problem with accuracy? The crossbow? No, we're always stopping when we have to use that thing. I think it's the pistol vibe, because if you have to whip it out in a pinch, which has happened very often, the accuracy was piss poor. So, okay, this thing will be around for a long time anyhow. If only we could buy ammo anywhere. Can we maybe stop by a gun shop somewhere? On, yeah, I know, should be so hard to come by this stuff, I think. Otherwise, you have some multi-tools which you cannot craft in this game, unlike Mankind Divided, unfortunately so. Otherwise, a couple of medium weapons and a stupid heavy weapon we are still carting around for whatever reason. Apparently, we also have a millipede here at one stage to set people alight and burn them to the bones. Because a millipede does exactly that. Don't look up the details, it's very nasty. Well, then I think it's all we can accomplish over here right now, right? I'm not messing with the prisoners, I'm not going against my orders yet again.
Hope this one turns out a little better.
Yeah, I sure hope so, man. Private. Soldier, whatever your rank is.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Thank you, Private. It's actually your rank this time around.
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Okay, these stupid agents are still around.
You may use the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons appreciates your respect for his interrogation of the prisoners.
Appreciates it where direct orders, man, aber supposed to following the hierarchy am I not? Alrighty. Here goes nothing. Back to Hell's Kitchen we go.
Let's go.
I don't think the prisoners will be alive when we return. Probably not. This time around we can actually finance the helicopter ride. You would think UNATCO would have more funds at their disposal. Right, okay, it's back to Battery Park. Sure, why not?
We're dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
Maybe it is, okay, but we don't have any 10mm ammo right now, right? Do we though? Alright, so it's back to Shantytown. Hello there, we gave you 5 credits the last time, I think, right? Didn't we?
I saw you earlier. You're the guy they sent into the subway station.
To ride the subway train, because apparently we couldn't finance a helicopter ride back then.
You don't look augmented.
Yeah, because we have this fancy new technology. Okay, we start looking. I don't think there should be other NFS terrorists anywhere any longer. Because he took them out by necessity. Of course, I know you can play the entire game without killing anyone.
Thank you again. My hands get so cold.
Yeah, like I said, we'll probably both get kicked out when whoever it is gets back. I live underground.
All the same.
Maybe some people know something.
I can think of safer places to camp. After all the fighting tonight.
Cops said I could be here. Besides, I ain't camping. I'm with the mole people.
Why the name Mole People?
They call us that because we live underground. Like they're some kind of superior beings or something because they got more money than we do.
Maybe you should join your people.
That's a very divided society. We read that. If it wasn't
the moles
obvious.
Need someone topside. And besides, it's been pretty quiet. I'd rather be here than have the NSF tromping around with machine guns.
The NSF are hiding out with the Mole People?
Yeah, they haven't hurt anybody. We guess it's all right.
I need to contact the NSF. Think you could tell me how to find the moles?
Sure. Just give me the password so I know they trust you.
Underworld.
Good. Long as they decided to give you access. Go to the phone booth in the subway station. The code's MOLE. That's 6653.
Thanks.
When you get to the Brooklyn Bridge station, talk to Charlie. He'll get you into the tunnels where we live.
Okay, 6653, try to remember that.
They got? Think it'd really kill you?
It's super concentrated. I heard the NSF talking. They're gonna process it though.
I hope so. I can't go much longer.
Yeah, maybe they're actually distributing this for good, you know? I mean, for the betterment of these people here living in this town or city.
Plenty of room around the fire.
Yeah, wow. It's like 80% infection rate and almost 100% lethality after 100 days or something like that. Okay, 6653. Hopefully we roll it down someplace. I don't think we need any beer, right? Apparently it's not hard liquor.
Oh.
But it doesn't look very good around here.
Go away.
Yeah, I'm sorry, lady. I leave you to your pain. Fancy seeing you again.
Hey, you a cop? The terrorists got away. They built a secret passage in the subway station.
Okay, but which terrorists managed to get away? Because, well, we were pretty thorough, weren't we? And the barricades have also been removed, just noticed. Maybe there is some clues in Castle Clinton as well. Who knows?
We sure appreciate the help tonight, Agent.
Well, thank you. Yeah, okay, so as with the other games recently, there are some problems when it comes to contextual dialogue because people seem to think I gunned on everyone, but I think what happened is that I killed a certain percentage or I killed only one guy, you know, bare minimum. And it doesn't count as non-lethal any longer, I'm not quite sure. It's an old game, of course.
We've got the secret passage sealed up, sir.
Yeah, okay, but why though?
They call it a bolt hole. It's probably been part of the fort since it was built.
Yes, they did have secret passages back in the day, of course. But we never came over here previously, did we, though? Because it leads to the other side of Castle Clinton.
We made a sweep of the area. No sign of the NSF.
Yeah, maybe next time around you should talk to the bums, but I don't think anyone trusts the cops in this universe. Especially not augmented cops, I would figure. And of course we didn't recharge ourselves, right? Because there was no recharger anywhere, especially not in the med bay. But isn't that lovely?
This whole place just got shot up a few minutes ago.
A few minutes? It should have happened like a couple of hours ago, lady. Then again, the passage of time can be hard to keep track of, you know, as a homeless one.
I think we scared him off.
Okay, it's also now still tight, I see. Did you find anything in there?
Except for that one barrel of Ambrosia, there's been no sign of the shipment.
Yeah, but how large is the shipment? No one told me.
Don't tell Navarra. We've let some of the bums back into the park. They don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, but what's her problem about that? I'm not sure.
Maybe check the shantytown. A lot of strange characters go through there.
Yeah, well, thank you. In case you can figure it out on that one, I guess.
If you want eyewitnesses, I'd say check the subway or the shantytown.
Yeah, okay. Eyewitnesses. They're probably scared for their lives, I would figure. Understandably so. A rock? I suppose we can use the rock to attract some people. Not that we want any attention right now since we're so short on ammo. This is still usable apparently, but there's no need, I would figure, right? Maybe? Because the subway station has been cleared of all problems, I'm hoping.
We lost the battle today. I admit it. Yes, Lord.
You with the NSF?
Had myself a division, mind you, back when we were the Northwest Secessionist Forces. Years ago. They thought they had us licked. Like they think they have us licked tonight. But look at me, young sir. We're God's army. And what infernal devil can stop God's army?
I think it looks like that.
You take care of yourself.
Even JC is
30-06 clips.
speechless.
Now all I need's a gun, and then it's me and Satan. Yes, Satan. One last look into the devil's red eyes.
Sounds like you served God admirably in the Northwest War. But maybe you should let a soldier from the younger generation take the clips off your hands.
No,
what do you want
we
for
can't
'em?
use them.
Huh? You mean money? You want to buy them? Well, guess I'd take about 300 for each one.
You cannot use it.
I'll check back with you later.
Yeah, thanks for the offer there. At least all the firearms have been removed, right? Telephone booth WD 6653, I think that's it. But I suppose we should question the eyewitnesses, and now everything is steaming back here. Interesting. Hello there. You're actually a named character, huh?
Sorry I didn't need your help on the island. I hope it wasn't a wasted trip.
No sweat, man. I got paid. That's what matters.
A real patriot.
I see it like this. It all balances out. UNATCO's just as much gun freaks as the militias. And if everybody's gonna shoot it out, fine. So long as neither side wins and takes over the whole country.
The goal of UNATCO is not conquest. It's the safety of ordinary people like yourself.
I know an army when I see one. Look, I'll be blunt. Got any cash? There's a secret passage behind that phone booth over there. For 500, I'll tell you where to get the code.
I already got the code to the
yeah,
phone
there
booth.
we go.
Thanks.
Okay, there's contextual dialogue for this at least, which is something. Okay. Yeah, drink more and think less. That's the emphasis big here. Okay, obviously he's our informant. And let's see what happens here. Open sesame. Can also hack it apparently with 4 multi-tools if we need it. Yeah, 6653 I think it says. Okay, we should probably stay inside the telephone booth, right? But this happens, I would figure. Okay then. How can you build something that is unnoticed? That's very fancy indeed, right? Isn't it? Okay, so well, we don't have any ammo, right? Just double checking. We don't have a single bullet for that thing. Great. Well, technically speaking, we have 3 armor piercing. But okay, what else do we have back here? Taser darts, completely unproven. But we have, well, a couple of them. Alright, so we can stun people, I suppose. Yeah, I think it's 3 bullets in total, isn't it? Indeed it is. Okay, well, hopefully we can avoid some combat then, or at least pick up some ammo, because the ammo scarcity in this game is just outlandish sometimes. But then again, they encourage non-lethal approaches, right, very heavily. But we thought we could recharge ourselves back at, oh, and the game just crashed, of course. Well, isn't that great? Okay, this time it actually worked. Okay, Brooklyn Bridge Station. Really? I thought it was the Battery Park Station. Whatever. No, but maybe it's just a tunnel leading there. Who knows? Yeah, do we have any other leads whatsoever? Just come to think of it. Okay. Actually, we do know something about that, don't we? Underworld, I believe, was the password. So no wonder I didn't find anything in the sewers in Hell's Kitchen, because it was information for the very next mission. Okay. And we also are looking for smugglers somewhere. Apparently he's a merchant. If only we can carry stuff around to actually, sell it to someone. Okay, the airfield. Wow, there aren't too many airfields in New York City, aren't they? So it shouldn't be hard to figure out, especially with satellite imagery.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.
Quakes, what? Okay, apparently it shut down some of the subway lines. But we are decidedly overdressed for the location, right? I would figure. There's still some up-to-date advertisement in here. Well, it looks like an ordinary New York City subway station from the 1920s, right? Something like that. Mole person, yes.
I hear the NSF are using the mole people hideout as a base.
Are you the feds? We don't need a war down here.
I work for UNATCO.
Well, the NSF come through here, but they don't bother us. If we need help with anything, it's our plumbing. We lost pressure because of the explosions on South Street.
Tough break. You tell me about the NSF and I'll put in a word with the city about the water.
The city don't know we got water and they don't need to know. How about you fix it and then I'll talk?
I don't have much time.
Fair deal, but still.
I would open the valve myself, but there was a cave-in. Utility door's blocked. It's up at the north end of the tracks in case you want to take a look.
Clearing a tunnel. That would require explosives.
It could be done. A lamb would do the trick. It's just that I'm not gonna be the one to talk to the rooks. They'd probably sell us one, but they don't like people going into their turf, which is the whole upper level.
Apparently it's very important back here, being territorial and all. Okay, so I guess we could do that. But we have the rocket launcher. Is it not the same thing, or do we have to use this thing specifically? Yeah, this must be the cave-in vibe, because it is the northern end of the platform. Okay, well, I need to eat some energy here, apparently. As I can see anything. It doesn't look too difficult, to be honest. Well, apparently it's not just wood. I thought it was. Yeah, it's not where we can fit for here, right? I would figure. Well, it was worth a try, because these beams are just too sturdy for our crowbar. So we need to use explosives, otherwise we're not getting for here. I mean, if we blow this up, the rest of the tunnel is also the cave-in. Never mind all this deafening noise echoing for the subway station. I'd be concerned.
I'm looking for the mole people.
You don't want to camp with them. Trust me, they're too political.
I don't need a place to camp.
Yeah, to look like a homeless person.
I was there first. And then they made up committees that throw people out just because they don't like the way you look.
How do I find them?
Don't bother. They're elitist. And now the NSF is down there too.
Okay, down there, but I don't think we can get any lower vibe because it just came from there.
I'm gonna kill Rock.
Yeah? Apparently he has upset some people. junkie, I believe it said, right? Yeah. Are you terrible, sir?
You have a problem?
Get out! I got a bomb!
A bomb's a bad choice for close-range combat.
Well, but it settles with us once for all.
Rock says I owe him. He won't even give me 1 vial for it.
What kind of bomb?
I think they said it was called a lamb.
You looking to trade?
I gotta, man. I need a vial of Zyme.
Yeah, we dropped it, of course, foolishly, I might add, because our inventory is always 100% choked with items. Oh, sorry, kid. Plumbing, of course, is currently not functional. We did hear that, of course. Okay, yeah, the junkie needs some drugs, otherwise he's gonna get crazy. Well, okay, well, of course, it cannot be retrieved because I dropped it in Hell's Kitchen someplace. So there are options if you want to take them.
The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits.
Well, they're trying to help, I think. So what's the problem, lady?
The nurse knew I was sick. She just don't care.
They seem to care, but they don't have any treatment, I think. That's what they said. Yeah, even trash back here. Yeah, the mirror is smashed, but we are still visible because I'm not a vampire in this game. Thankfully. I don't think he really cares if the vial is dirty or not. He just wants the, yeah, the stuff, of course, the good stuff. And of course, there's no water in here. It's running water.
Hi, honey.
Hooker as well in here. I don't think the homeless have any money, right?
I don't handle the money. Talk to Charlie.
Okay, Charlie apparently is an important person around here. I mean, hopelessness and despair. What else can I say? Yeah, won't be that easy to find anything around here, especially no drugs and whatever. Oh. Well, we have always solved one problem, I see. Why is there? I'm not sure. I won't be asking too many questions any longer. Yeah, drink more, think less. That's the motto. Is there actually something in these boxes here sometimes? Guess we'll find out. Just have to smash enough of them. Probably not right. It's not Project Snowblind. They're not showering us with supplies in this game. It's the exact opposite, as a matter of fact. Lovely. Well, maybe we can at least eat somewhat well tonight. We don't even have an apartment, right? We live in a Paul's apartment. Alright. Hello, junkie.
Hey, man. You got any Zyme?
Don't have any Zyme.
Just a little bit. A crumb.
I said you're out of luck.
Yeah, they're very desperate, aren't they? I think we can only acquire the stuff by going upstairs there somehow. Why was the alarm hidden back here? I'm not quite sure about that. Alright, well, of course we'll be saving the game before we even attempt to play with any explosives. Yeah, what did they want us to blow up? The passageway or the tunnel itself? Okay, it didn't say which cave in, but I guess it's supposed to be in here, then I would figure. Okay, then we save the game before we even attempt anything with the stuff. Okay, equip, please. Yeah, we, if you get really close, we planted like a mine on the door or whatever, on the wall. But we don't want it right now. What we want to do is to throw it like a grenade and hope for the best, because it's a dual-purpose item. Okay, it did work, but it sounds like wood, so why was my crowbar insufficient to do anything about that? It doesn't look like a cave in to me. Okay, whatever. At least well, we don't have to pay any money or find some drugs anywhere, but we should probably disarm this guy regardless. We shouldn't have any explosives, I think. The junkie. Hot steam, I see. Well, we happen to have environmental resistance if you want to use it. But I guess it's not really necessary. Could be. Okay, well, by the way, this climbing angle for Mankind Divided was of course added way after the release of the game. So it's not 100% usable right sometimes. It's not reliably so. We're not moving this thing up, though. Okay, what's the problem? Is it just the angle not working for us? Yeah, okay, it's not the angle, right? That's the problem. Okay. I mean, we don't want to waste all the bioenergy ideally. But we only get 20 right now for current skills. Okay, how do we use this, by the way? Like this, I think. Alright, so this the augmentation be in action for the very first time. And what you know, it actually came in handy already. I like that. So there should be a couple of valves we need to be turning back here. Which one? Both? Does it say? Because I'm not a plumber myself. Neither is a JC for that matter. Yeah, it says a valve. It doesn't say 2 valves. I would suppose it's, yeah, which one is it? Both of them lead straight into the wall. Oh, then we hope for the best here. Okay, I hear the water flow. I guess we did accomplish what we came here for. Without burning ourselves for a change, at least too badly. I'm not sure what that is. Some graffiti. Can't make any sense of it. I don't think that... okay, but it's locked, of course it would be. Oh, I guess we took care of it with our augmentations. I wouldn't trust the water anyway, you know, at least it's quality. And New York City is also choked full of lead pipes. Big problem.
The water line should be open now.
Good. Glad to see you UNETCO boys do something for the community.
Now can you tell me about the NSF?
NSF? Yeah, they took over our tunnels.
How do I get there?
Go to the women's restroom on the other side of the station. Look for a keypad under the sink.
Of course.
Combination's 5482.
Great. I'm glad I can help you out.
Alright, but we are checking upstairs first, aren't we? I think. Also, they're supposedly territorial. Fiercely so even. Well, I guess we find out pretty shortly. And of course, it's the women's restroom. Where else would it be? I think these look like NSF enforcers. Right? Probably. Oh, as long as they leave me alone, I think it's good for now. Yeah, this probably isn't much operational any longer here of this once extensive subway network. Yeah, I did see it correctly, thankfully. And we find a lockpick for our trouble, always good, because these are in short supply, especially for our current skill level. And can we find something in this crate here once in a while? It's just for decoration and platforming. I do not know. Yeah, I think they're just for platforming purposes, right? For the most part, well, it's unfortunate. Once again, the scarcity of supplies in this game is really something you need to plan for. Okay, apparently he has a second term. Granted, I didn't look underneath the sink in the woman's bathroom, so I didn't find the keypad.
Hola, bro.
What is it?
You on Rook's territory now. Just so you know.
Is it a problem?
You call yourselves Rooks?
That's right. Up here, it's business. You want to do business? Talk to Will Ray.
Okay, they are not enforcers, they are gang members, but they look the same. Well, maybe not quite, but then again, it was very dark in Hell's Kitchen. Don't make any rash decisions there, Adam, please. Oh, JC, I should say, of course. Yeah, I'm sorry. We played, like, what? 120 hours of Mankind Divided and also Human Revolution, so... Okay. Black Helicopter. Yeah, okay, they have been equipped with this Hush Drive, I'm sure. actually do employ such an aircraft. I'm pretty certain about this. Okay, and that's Joe agreeing and writing again with an E at the end. Very important, of course. Okay, this is the activated camera. And there's a gang member and female gang member.
Just take it easy, bro.
Be cool. Yes, we're trying to do that here. Apparently, you have a little bit of a love angle going on right now. ATM machine, but we do have that password still, right? It didn't work the last time around. I double checked after looking for the footage and it was indeed the correct item. So why don't we give another spin here? I have the piece of paper next to me here. I think was to be incorrect, indeed it is, right? Well, that's what I thought. It must have been a specific type of computer or a specific ATM, and we don't have access to those any longer because we are away from Hell's Kitchen, supposedly. Yeah, leave the gang members alone.
No one up here is looking for a fight.
Yeah, some of them seem to be augmented though, interestingly enough. Yeah, holy smokes, right? And holy shit, also is not about this area. Heavily tattooed there, I see.
You wanna talk to El Rey? That's cool.
Yeah, that's very cool, right? Okay.
Cops just walked right by me.
Yeah, but I suppose everyone can identify us immediately.
El Rey runs the show.
Yeah, only talk to the head honcho and no one else, I see. The fanciest guy in the room when it comes to his address, I suppose. Yeah, what else? Looks like a pretty trashy place here regardless. But okay, who am I to judge? Yeah, there's Ruckwald. El Rey. Yeah, where is El Rey for that matter? I guess it's his name, but we don't know it right now.
Hey, bro, what's with the get-up?
Charlie says you sell explosives.
Yeah? Charlie should mind his own business.
You probably should, right?
Whoa. We ain't talking firecrackers, understand? What I got, it comes from a guy at UNATCO.
Well, probably that guy, right?
Hardcore munitions and shit.
How much?
I got a lamb. You know what that is?
Yeah.
$750.
Pretty steep for second-hand goods.
He don't have the choice with the Wahrheit, JC.
You into fighting? I need someone to take care of the dealer downstairs.
Drug dealer, but we're looking for drugs specifically, as a matter of fact. But I don't want to be hitman for this guy. Forget about this. You think about it, yes? $750. I suppose we could spare that.
About it.
You want it for free? You know what to do.
I'm not putting a bullet in someone, you idiot. I'm not a contract killer.
We're gonna be special forces for the NSF if they give us some chits.
Good information. Where was that L something guy? It's not one of those people by chance, right?
You can stick around. Long as you have legitimate
Yes, we
business.
have legitimate business, of course. Well, it's not him, so where is the guy? I have no idea. Maybe he's negotiating with the NSF right now as we speak.
The Rooks, we hang mostly underground, but we about to spread out.
Well, they seem to be not too hostile right now, but of course this can change.
You ain't all that.
Yeah, I'm not putting a bullet in someone's head just to, you know, no way, I'm sorry. We're not falling that low. No way in a million years. I suppose we could also knock on some people and steal their items, but I guess they have shown us some courtesy, so why don't we get on with our mission then finally, right? Okay, I think there's more to do here, but I'm not going to find some drugs for them. Also take out the, was he not down here, supposedly, but we already talked to all people, didn't we? I mean... Yeah, wo ist die drug dealer around here? Depends on how expensive one of those vials is, of course. I may give it to this guy with the bomb, because he should be disarmed, frankly. Maybe.
Gets things down there anyway.
Yeah, doesn't it? Especially on my coat.
I've got the plague.
Yeah, there aren't too many people back here, right?
You want Zyme? Talk to the guy in the corner. His name's Rock.
The guy in the corner. The guy in the corner. But from your position, I don't see anyone standing in the corner. This was a junkie, of course. This guy, maybe? Could be. Yeah, I know it's tiring to see, isn't it? Or does that work? Okay. Oh, you are the drug dealer, so apparently just missed you. Okay, also heavily augmented yourself, I see it. Also tattooed, no doubt.
What you need, bro? Vials are $250.
Yeah, we're supposed to buy something, and we also pump you for information.
What do you know about a gang called the Rooks?
Gang? Who calls them a gang?
Just what I heard.
Bunch of pussycats. I come within 50 yards. They scatter.
Yeah, with your augmentations, they should be scared.
Always talking big, trying to be players. The junkies found a box of lambs the other day. Now El Rey puts on the show of being an arms
So
dealer.
it is actually El Rey, so why was the name not showing up?
Oh, sure. Only a matter of time until someone's stash disappears and people start blowing up.
Yeah, I agree with that, but okay, can we maybe buy some stuff here?
Anything
yeah,
you want.
I think I can spare 250 for that here to give to the junkie. Just do this
I'll take a vial of Zyme.
Mess you up.
Yeah, we're not going to take it ourselves, but thanks for the offer there. Okay, so how much do we have? I think medical services in this universe are very pricey, so then I guess then we don't give it to him, because
Hey!
You could have information, but I'm not giving you anything for nothing in return. It's that type of economy here, in the sewers and also the subway station. Yeah, this guy shouldn't have any bombs, of course.
Oh my god. All I want's one right now. Just one vial.
Yeah, we have it.
Suppose I could part with a vial of Zyme if you'll give me the lamb.
You got some? Really?
Yeah, 250.
Yeah.
The
Let's
lamp
see the
upstairs
lamp.
was 750.
Take it, man. Whatever. Where's the Zyme?
Hope it lasts.
Yeah. Fantastic. So we have a bit of a discount in IC. Can't argue with that, can you though? Okay, what else did we learn? We did put something in our notebook. Okay. 5482 in the women's restroom. Where else would it be? Yeah, it is really. I can see it from this side easily. Weiter für bitte Riesen. Really? Oh, come on now. Oh, that's the problem because you don't input the stuff automatically in this game. There we go. Maybe I just misclicked, could be. Open Sesame. Back here, okay. I was wondering about the missing toilet in here. Yeah, I'm not killing the drug dealer, forget about this. I'm not a hitman, especially not for a drug pushing gang. Okay, so we have one lab now. These are grenades and also mines, incidentally, as I've already explained. How we are using the body armor, because we never figured out, didn't we? Do we have to put it on like environmental goggles or something like that? But ballistic protection is only 35%. Reduction of damage taken, I would presume. In which case we still die in like 3 shots, aren't we? Probably. Biocell recharge amount, so we're getting something back then, I think. Maybe, but this will also decrease durability, I would figure. But at the moment there's no need to put it on, so we keep it in reserve for now. So they said it's NFS territory, so there should be some angry dudes around here somewhere. Oh, a letter, my favorite. Okay, wow, there we have some goods already. This must be the crossroads that we're talking about, the battery park. So we're still following the shipment to the airfield, I think. That's our objective right now. Oh, there aren't too many places to hide. Throwing knives, okay. I never had much luck with these things, regardless of the game. And throwing knives need to throw at someone's back there to ensure an insta-kill, I guess. Have we a master? Well, we have many things, but we are certainly not a master. Oh, there's one dude to our left and one dude to our right. This is also this two station. I'm not sure which way would be the correct one. Ideally the one that's well, less patrolled. And I'm not talking about the rats here, of course. Okay, another overturned subway car. Now we can try throwing knives, but then again, I've no practice with these things. Nada, nothing. So, maybe not the best of ideas. Yeah, vRSD, there's no map of this place, of course, so it's how to see where people are going and whatever. Or we just try to put a baton in his head here and then move the body away, because we know he's coming back here. Then he turns around, so there should be an opportunity for the baton. Then we can also pick up, like, what, 2 bullets for the pistol, maybe, in total. And there he is, right? But if you make a mistake, then, of course, it doesn't go down immediately. I think he turned around, right, didn't he? There's some friendly guys in here. Looking at the security terminal, and it seems like an alert panel. Okay, friend. No. Good. So we're dead essentially already. From the slightest mistake, of course. But there's no way now, right? We get surrounded from all sides. And there goes the alert. So everything goes to shit because I made slightly too much noise. Okay, but there's no way to do anything now. Cave in cannot go anywhere. There's no way this is survivable. No way. No way, right? Nope, we're dead anyhow. Ew, that stupid shotgun. Okay, well, what else can we do? We can hope for the best, maybe. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, okay.
This guy wasn't just a grunt. What's going on?
Oh, this game, really, there's the slightest mistake, you get absolutely punished for everything. Absolutely everything. Of course, I need to punch him in the back of the head, otherwise he doesn't go down. That's also a fucking problem, you know, which is why I made too much noise, because I stood up because I had to. Okay, it's a friendly dog for now. What? What?
This clip is in.
Man, I can't see anything because of this fucking bleeding bullshit. Oh man, really, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable here. I was supposed to do this shit. There wasn't even anyone raising the alert, right? What? Really? So, at least once per recording session, this game leaves me speechless. What was I supposed to do here? The slightest mistake and we are toast. And I'm trying to knock out one guy, then someone gives me away, even though I didn't even see anyone else. I can't even see where these people are because there's no minimap or anything in between. And of course I don't want to reload, but how am I supposed to do this otherwise? If you get discovered, you're immediately toast. If no ammo...
Something moved. Could be the law.
Could be the law, huh?
Nothing. I guess we're safe.
It's just... I mean, there's nowhere else to go. Over here, it's like tons of people everywhere. And over here, the same goes for that, right? Okay, now we try to avoid him, go around. Maybe this will give us something, but we also need some ammo. We also need to eliminate some people, at least knock them out, so they're no longer a concern to us. Ideally. Nope, doesn't open, of course. Great. This guy will come around. Hopefully he doesn't see us. I know avoiding some people is a good idea, but sometimes, I mean, you have to knock out some dudes, you know? Jesus Christ. Yeah, later mate here, right? Okay, let's just take some cover. Sure, I burn myself from that. But the barrel is hot, of course. He's not going to talk to us if we have a weapon drawn, by the way, I think. Okay.
Looks like you've been overrun by NSF.
They move supplies through here. There's nothing we can do about it.
Anything recently?
A bunch of barrels came through about an hour ago. Woke us all up.
Yeah, those barrels probably.
Where were they headed?
They went through the bathroom like they always do. Only way to get a key is from the NSF commander. Guy lives to the south. But I bet he'd die first.
Some of the terrorists actually live down here?
It's a secret room. You open the door by pushing a brick. They keep hidden behind some cardboard boxes.
I'll have a talk with him. You won't have to worry about the NSF for
Wow,
much longer.
da. So we can succeed here, of course. Okay, he's at the northern side, so it must be where the other idiots are, yeah, located, right? Okay, cardboard box. Yeah, this is dead end, right? Of course it would be dead end. So we have to go for here, unsurprisingly. There's a dude in here, and a flare, I think that's what it is. I'm not sure how we're getting inside because these are not unlockable. So what are we doing now? But we have to get back here, of course. Yeah, we're almost completely stuck, right? Am I not? Not quite, but almost. Okay, well, I'm not sure how we can get inside here. I don't see an easy way. This guy, of course, if we shoot him with the trank dart, then he will probably go to the next alert panel. And it doesn't also get rid of the body, right? Also a problem. Yeah, this game is punishingly difficult. For the slightest of mistakes, immediately everyone comes over here to swarm you. Yeah, as a mankind divided. But unlike Human Revolution and the Fall, incidentally. I mean, I have to argue it like in a ridiculous fashion to knock him out. Or try to. Like this here, baby. And of course he moves before I can connect that. Of course, right? Else what happened? Well, at least we can get our dart back, I'm hoping. Well, that's decreased a bit quicker than previously, which is something. But I think it needs to be a goner, otherwise you can't even hope to make anything happen. But I just said something about... Well, I don't want to have this in here, I'm not doing that, incidentally. Okay, well, so we know where the bathroom is. Must be over here someplace, but we don't know what the commander looks like. I mean, probably has some fancier clothes, I would figure. At least a combat uniform. Special break, huh? Well, I don't think it's over here. It must be in the other side alley then. Tunnel, you know what I mean? How the heck are we going to connect this here without him racing over here to immediately spot us and also press the alert button? I think it connected. It's just ridiculous. As a reminder, this crossbow has no muzzle flash, it's completely silent. And yet they know immediately where we are at all times. It's completely nonsensical. It negates the utility of this tranquilizer, yeah, crossbow here already. Okay, well, be on the merry way there, sir. Maybe at least the one guy is not knocked out. That would be great, wouldn't you think? A rock, huh? But we can throw it at some people, I suppose. Okay, he was knocked out, thankfully. There's the dart we missed with. Yeah, who saw the guy the other time when we knocked him out next to the alert panel? Huh? Who indeed? The dog gave us away, I suppose. Alarm sounder panel, damage threshold 50. I'm not going to use the multi-tool for this. There must be another way to do here. Okay, 2 terrorists, I see. And, well, there's some obstruction in the way, apparently. Okay, I guess we have to come through here anyhow. But how exactly, I'm not quite sure. But there must be at least a couple of people over here, and some of them have also rifles, which means a bit defenses against those. Okay. Could work. We have upgraded the reload speed a couple of times, also the firing speed. Man, what is going on, JC? We don't need this shit right now. Oh, the problem is you have to immediately break line of sight. Don't give me away, please. Can we even shoot through here? That's also a problem. Just come to think of it. Apparently it did work, which is something. Well, we are learning eventually, right? But some of the game mechanics in this game are just a bit strange, frankly. And I think they're all supposed to work that way. Then again, it's an old clunky game. Alright, so Bloodbath has been avoided for now. Hopefully it was the only pair of dudes over here somewhere. Yeah, if they detect us, if they rush us, we are toast. No exceptions, okay. Oh, there are a couple of them. Are there only shot one, per dude. I guess there's no difference anyhow. Yeah, better safe than sorry, I suppose, because these people could see, even though someone already came over here to investigate the ruckus we made. I don't want the SO3 for I want the party, thank you. Yeah, don't worry about this, we only knocked him out, of course. Sorry about the senior, sir.
I know a secret.
Yeah?
It's about the NSF commander. You know how he gets in his secret room?
I give up.
He does something with the brick behind those cardboard boxes. It's true. I saw it.
What boxes?
The south end, where the room is. Where else?
Yeah, Dofus, right? Thank you. Now we cannot pet the dog, but thankfully it's not attacked this time around. The red is marked as friendly, but back to differ, they are a plague bearer. Oh. Good, good, good. Okay, so this room also worth investigation, maybe? Soda. Not quite sure what that is. That doesn't seem hostile. What does it say here? Danger, do not enter. Could be a blocked door anyway. I'm not sure. Yeah, this game is very difficult. The slightest mistake and immediately are gunned down like a dog in the subway tunnels. I mean, you saw the shotgun angle didn't exactly work too well for us at the door. I think we killed maybe like 2 people total before we were gunned down. That's always good. Okay, I see again, right? I think. If we even decide to not do any crouching and they will immediately turn around because they hear us, that's a problem. So we have to close the distance swiftly. Because he's walking, I'm crouching, that's not going to happen. Okay, then we have to do it on his return trip, I think, maybe. Alrighty then, I think it's a better plan for now. And then we should be free to check out what's going on in that room, if anything. But it certainly did need the atmosphere and the sense of tension, because it's a very difficult game. Even though we're playing this on the second lowest difficulty level. And of course there's a scarcity of supplies across the board. Like cripplingly so, of course. Okay, so we don't have to stand up, so I do learn some new tricks along the way, which is good. What do you think? Okay, now the unconscious terrorist with some buckshot was at least something we can use. Well, it's not going to fool anyone anyhow, I would figure, but then again... Alrighty then, what's going on the other side of the platform? Because, well, we need to get to the bathroom, of course, so, well, we have to clear out all areas here, I would figure. Probably. Platforming in this game has some problems. Yeah, what is that? I have no idea. Could be a cat, maybe. A low polygon cat, but a cat nonetheless. So far, we haven't found a single 10mm bullet anywhere. The single one. so dark I can't even see what I'm looking at. And is the bathroom somewhere on the wrong side of the platform, aren't we? Because exactly it's over here. We need a key for this. But do we do? And we don't. Is there actually anyone here? I don't think there may be. But it looks clear to me. Well, not exactly the medical supplies we are looking for, wouldn't you say? Yeah, that was what we need a key for, I would figure. Right. Yeah, alright, that's exactly what we need to be doing here if we don't want to actually, well, we can also blow it open, I guess. That's a damage threshold of 75, which I do believe is lower than the alarm, incidentally. Okay, 2 pigs. Or we do that here. I guess we get these investigative options, so now the path has been cleared. And over there we saw at least 2 terrorists, right, I think. Maybe 3. The NSF commander could have some useful intelligence for us. And we promised to take out the NSF presence in this area anyhow, didn't we? I think we did exactly that. Since we are officially still UNETCO and all that. Okay, how many terrorists? I know we have at least 2 in the area. At least. Probably like 4, I would figure. Make that 5, including the commander. Ideally, it would have been nice if we could maybe surprise these people, you know? Especially the commander. Then again, this is a very, very hard game. Punishing you for the slightest of mistakes. Okay, not a terrorist for change. Good thing I have some decent trigger control, right? Okay. Well, the problem is people will see me if I go there because it's also pretty bright in here. Well, he may know something, but I can just go up there and talk to him. That's probably the bad idea. Yeah, that's the best I can do here. I think I saw 2 people. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, okay, 1 guy on the far side and 1 guy over here someplace, even though that's a friendly character. This one certainly is anything but friendly. But if he's on his own, maybe we shoot him squarely in the torso and then don't worry about it. It's too far away, we don't even get an aperture for that. We could also try out the taser cartridge, but it's unproven, isn't it? So how many do we have for that matter? So darts is hostile stuff, I believe. Yeah, that will probably kill people. And the taser darts are unproven, but we have a couple of them. The problem with fang darts is, of course, they work over time, and they still immediately know where I was shooting from, which doesn't make any sense. Well, if it's just a stun, then we have to get up to him to knock him out with the stun baton, and this would be downright pointless. Might give us the option on the ranged weapon if we have to follow up anyhow, you know, with a melee attack. I guess if we try that, if we fail, then good luck. Maybe. Or it has to be standing still, of course, otherwise I cannot get the dart on target. And of course another thing I don't know right now is if the tranquilizer darts have a different trajectory compared to the tasers. So, I guess we find out. It should be on target theoretically.
That's him. He's a cop.
So, it's a useless item. Completely useless item. Wow, thanks for the reminder. Okay, can we maybe not do this here, JC? Okay, so it's a completely useless item. A ranged weapon with a taser. That makes tons of sense. Sure. Okay, that's what I expected here. It's a useless item, indeed. They're searching for me now, aren't they? Of course they are. JC! Come on, get some of these on target. I know we can recover them, but still. The problem is taking out people in the first place. And the taser darts ain't it. Certainly isn't not the right weapon for this. Every single time I shoot it, I stretch and move ever so slightly to make me miss my target. Of course, that would happen. Hopefully you can at least recover some of them. That would be swell. Of course, crippling shortage of supplies all around you, get the idea. So taser next to useless goddamn, thank you. I guess if you need to close the distance and you need to be running, stuff like that, but of course in this scenario makes no sense whatsoever. Please fall asleep before you get over here by chance. Okay, squarely in the torso. You like that, huh? Okay. Is he finally down? I sure hope so. Sleep tight, gentlemen. Right, thank it's all of them by looks of it. Okay, great. Okay, oh wow! 10mm pistol ammo, my favorite. But we only get like what, 2 and a soda. Okay, wow, I wasted so many darts here because they were off target. Maybe we can find some of them. Should be easy to spot, but sometimes these just disappear. But they must have overshot the target like considerably so. So there goes all of our supply, I think, for the most part, right? Yeah, I think that goes most of our supply. I'm sorry for fumbling this operation, but then again, what can I do? The taser darts or the entire tranquilizer rifle or the crossbow is not explained like it all in tutorial. The tutorial is very bare bones. But I certainly missed with more than just the 2 darts. I'm pretty certain about this. Well, it cannot be helped. It cannot be helped, right? Yeah, whatever. Okay, then we talk to the hobos around here and see what they know, if anything. Okay, don't play with the taser darts. Lesson learned.
You from the feds? We don't need any help.
I already helped you here with the water. Let me acknowledge that, you know. You ungrateful bastard. Oh, well, speaking of which, there's another one. Oh, leads further back here, of course. Well, that means more trouble on the horizon for us. Potentially. Yeah, I do have some house cats in here. Okay, I don't think any darts were shot in this general area. I don't need any stinking beer here. It's probably the cheapest one anyhow.
I think we've got an That's him. He's
That's what I get for being a little bit too complacent here, right? Why did you not charge over here to help out your bodies? I was really counting on that. Why didn't you? Okay, there's a stealth suit, of course, which is pretty fancy. Then again, we also know it has been used by NSF before. I mean, you should be more observant than right sometimes. Yeah, so make some room for that thing. Maybe it's useful once in a while, who knows. Probably drains energy in like, what, 2 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised by that because same applies to the environmental suit for the matter.
You with the police? They just moved a bunch of barrels through here. You still have time to catch them.
Yeah, but not at my pace, presumably.
You're the spy, huh?
Oh, spy. Yeah, right with my skill. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's probably not here, right? It's probably on the far side of the platform. On the exact opposite side back here someplace. Yeah, that seems likely. Well, I guess we see what we can do here. There's probably at least another terrorist now among the commander. And of course, bullets were shot, so people should be aware of our presence, I think. Probably.
When are we gonna see some action?
Right now, maybe? Depends on who we can see. That will get us killed once in a while, I just know it. Evidently not a terrorist. So where are they? Oh, shoot you in the dick, huh? How was I supposed to see this guy? Of course there goes the alert, because, yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. So, how was I supposed to see this? It's so dark, there was no opportunity to see him, but at least we found this guy, I see. Okay, what else? Yeah, keep repositioning, please. Stop blasting me, please. Yeah, yell of pain, that's what we get here. Both ways, I suppose. Oh, what? How? What? There was no one fucking over here. And now I'm bleeding like an idiot yet again. Because bleeding mechanics in this game are just something else entirely. Bleeding again, am I not? So, where did these fucking people come from? There was no one back here. I cleared all the opposition. Okay. Once again, this game leaves me completely speechless. I would need to see this again because there was a guy standing inside the ruined thing, whatever it was. Nothing I could see there, really. Oh, it is indeed just gas, right? Isn't it? Of course it is. Oh, great. Fantastic. But we didn't take any lives this time around. And the gas seems to linger in this area for an eternity, frankly. Okay, I need to see this again because it was pitch black dark. There was no one standing back here I could see. Absolutely no one. And the other two people came from where exactly? I have no idea, frankly. Okay, back here, right? I'm looking into this area. It's completely and utterly pitch black on monitor. Am I supposed to see anyone in here? Answer, I cannot. Now the cat is angry because I stepped on it, I guess. Okay, then. Good. Well, this game certainly is punishing difficult. I'm not trying to make these mistakes on purpose, of course, as you're well aware, I'm hoping. Then again, we survived for a change, so what gives, I guess. And of course, this guy passed out right at the alert panel, but not before that, because that would be too easy here, too generous. Yes, we can deactivate him previously, but then again, by the time I was here, this guy was already seeing me. A silhouette or whatever. Okay, I can get that one back at least. Yeah, not good for our supply angle, right? Our little fights in here, even though they're kind of enjoyable, because we need to learn, because otherwise it will be hard the rest of the campaign.
Take it easy, I'm on your side.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm not shooting you. Combat knife, well, we don't need one of those, we have plenty of media weapons. And we don't have inventory space, right? Okay, so they said something about a suspicious brick someplace. And that must be in the offices back here somewhere. Yeah, behind some cardboard boxes. Which we cannot move, but we can destroy. Oh, there we go, this thing. Okay, apparently we're talking about this tiny thing here. Which from the front is almost invisible to me. Okay, there we found it finally. Would actually be a good idea to use the catapult this time around, because you can stun people even if you're coming from up front here. Like, charge them, I have to. It's the commander. Apparently he's friendly with me, but I beg to differ. Oh, don't make any moves here, sir. Oh, you want to talk? I suppose that we talk a little bit here.
I surrender.
The mole people say the Ambrosia came through here an hour ago.
I'll cooperate. Relax. The key to the men's restroom is on the table.
This better not be a joke.
Hey, I'm just an accountant. I know the body armor looks threatening, but I'm part-time, like a reservist. I don't want any trouble.
Okay, well, you did hear the gunfire presumably, right? Didn't you? Flamethrower. Very unwieldy firearm. Pepper cartridge for pepper spray we don't have. I guess we could have one of those later on. That's the key here. Could have lockpicked this right from the get-go, couldn't we? Yeah, would have been possible. Okay, anything else you can tell us?
On the corner of the table.
Yeah, we already found that, didn't we? Okay, so we should knock you out the rest too, frankly. But then again, okay. I don't want any additional trouble. I think it was difficult enough already getting over here. Yeah, maybe find one of our darts here on the way out. That would be great. Well, so far so good. We're learning more things along the way, and I can only apologize for some of my troubles here. But of course, it's the first time playing Deus Ex. And games of this era were very difficult indeed. We're not going to ace every single mission first try. That's completely improbable. And even on this difficulty level, we died like 2 shots tops, right? Okay. Yeah, we found the key here. It takes care of every single terrorist quotation. Oh. They must have come through here then, presumably. Okay. Found all the doors open. Oh, I think, yeah. So is it a close range weapon, is it though? But you know what? Just throw a fucking flare in here. Okay, so that's technically the respawn point for the enemies, right? Probably. Okay, then. So that would explain why no one else was here previously. Because they didn't exist, the game spawned it in for me. A bit too transparent there, maybe. Is someone on the cripper? Well, now they should be aware that someone is around. Okay, we need to find our way to the airfield, right? Didn't they say? I think they said as much. So we can use the taser cartridge if you want to stun someone and raise up with the baton for non-lethal takedown. It doesn't work. But I can only see very limited utility in this angle. I'm not quite sure if I was leaning in the original release of the game because it certainly doesn't feel like it. It's way too buggy and finicky for that. Sometimes you can disable light sources as in Riddick. I'm not quite sure it's very reliable in this game because at the moment we have no suppressed ranged options. Nothing. Oh, yeah. Unknown location. Okay. There was the terrorist then because I didn't see anyone and they don't transition between loading screens to the door. Okay, we're still looking for that airfield, right? Indeed. Lovely sludge you have back here. Okay, we can't delay it. We have to eat another energy bar just to see anything back here. So, we have plenty of skill points, I suppose. Do we have some in reserve? But never enough to make anything happen, right? Yeah, we have 2,000, almost 3,000 now. Hacking alone is 2,000 for an upgrade. That means we now have advanced training, I believe, right? Which allows us to mess with more computers. Could be useful. Wow, 10% additional is not exactly something to write home about. But we're taking tons of damage, aren't we? That could be decent. It's 900. The next upgrade will be unknown. Yeah, dangerous situations mostly seem to be involving firearms right now. Yeah, I gave me some demolitions training because I didn't want to blow myself up with grenades, you know. Okay, low tech. We're not using them very often, but what do we get off the deal? Accuracy to ensure that our stun prod actually connects with targets we want to knock out, maybe, first try. Yeah, 6,300 to master. I think it's for the entire tree, then I would figure. Okay, can we already do this? No, we cannot, right? We need 9,000 for that to become a master with pistol training. That's long ways off here. I'm not sure we can even master many skill points in this game. But it says total skill points to master. It doesn't say the next upgrade is that expensive, right? It must be in its 4,500. In which case it's slightly more attainable. Slightly. Are we saving up for that? But the problem right now is we don't have a pistol because it's empty. But that's applied to the mini crossbow at least. So that's not wasted necessarily. And this applies to the shotgun, of course. Now, for now we just hold off on the entire thing. And stealth gives us what exactly? Yeah, but it's only plus 15%. And it's pretty affordable by comparison. We could speed our way through that, no problem, I think. Yeah, so swimming, whatever, will this be important? I have no idea. At the moment we continue as we are right now. It's not unmanageable, it's just punishingly difficult. But not unmanageable. Of course, there are no shadows around here. BD. Oh, hello there.
These sewage tunnels look like they come out somewhere by the airfield. Be careful, though. The terrorists probably expect intruders.
But it should, right? Something about hot surfaces or whatever. Yeah, okay, I can see some steam back here. This is where the environmental training would come in handy. I don't think the entire area is burning hot, right? I suppose we try that. Okay, not the entire area is burning hot, but that's something. Oh, laser tripwire. I guess we do have that camel suit we could use here. Assuming it works the same as Deus Ex GOTY and the following titles. Well, if I had no confidence that we don't jump like a lady, maybe I would attempt that with a couple of boxes. Looks like a turret to me. I wouldn't bet my life on it. Okay, we have 2 boxes. I think the large box and the small box. So it doesn't work. But we have environmental resistance to a certain degree. This box is too heavy to move, I think, right? Is it not? Yeah, it's too heavy to lift. I guess we burned ourselves, but only slightly. But we cannot sustain this for very long indeed. I really love the addition of this augmentation. We otherwise would have to use these hotkeys, I believe. Okay, yeah, there was only steam. It was steaming hot, maybe. But in a way we like it, of course, but still. At least it didn't injure us too badly. Yeah, that was the other passageway, I think. A terrorist and a turret and alert panel. Least favorite combination. The camera. These are turrets indeed, right? I think. Indeed they are. 2 more turrets. Okay, but these seem to be in plentiful supply in this universe. Okay. Unknown location, so we don't even know where it is exactly. Okay, this must be one of our first objectives. Cameras apparently in this universe we can blow up as in Project Snowblind without triggering any alert. The other guy, on the other hand, may be slightly more difficult to take out. In this case, we maybe have to, yeah, maybe go for the taser and then, or just use the dart here because it kills them presumably. Although, can we see the weapons that's anywhere? I mean the darts themselves, right? You know what I mean? Okay, taser dart. So there's an explanation. Lethality is variable. Okay, well, it does say here, of course, but then again, I didn't read it, so... There's actually an option to have time progress when looking at the inventory, by the way, but I didn't want to punish myself in addition to this game being difficult already. But it's here if you want to use it. And I think it's also mandatory if you go for hardcore difficulty. Okay, silent kills require a high degree of skill. Why exactly though? Does it actually kill with one shot or not? It's the most important thing. It probably means stealth bonus, right? As in the Fallout games. Yeah, and we cannot wake them up unlike the other 3 games with the stun gun. That was annoying. I think it also happened with the tranquilizer rifle because we used it in a criminal past. And it worked exactly the same. Flare, VD, but we don't have them yet. They must be around, I guess. Yeah. What does it mean in relation to anything else? Because with the pistol, okay, has a base damage of 11, so 17 BD. Is it because of our training, I would suppose? That would be the reason. Okay. We also have pistol training, which also applies to the mini crossbow. So it should be a one-hit kill, then I presume. Let's hope so. I mean, we have to be mindful of the camera, most importantly. Camera cannot see if we hide in the right side here, I'm hoping, right? That's the blind spot of the camera. We can blast it, but of course it will attract some attention, I would figure. Is there anything else we can go? Or anywhere else for that matter? I suppose I also make tons of noise when moving through water, because why wouldn't I? Yeah, we need to take him out where the camera cannot see, so that's the problem. This may be infeasible. Okay, it was slightly alerted, but didn't see me because I didn't stay there long enough. I guess it's where the stealth training would be coming in handy to avoid detection. Or we could just use the camo suit, which of course would drain tons of energy. Maybe it lasts for like what? 1 second? 2 seconds? 5 seconds? Is it the same guy? I do not know. If he comes back here, we shoot him with the taser and then we knock him out with the baton or something in between. That's something we can maybe make happen. Although we have no training in melee weapons right now. It could be the same guy, but I'm not convinced it is true. But there's no camera back here to see him go down. So maybe taser darts are useful some of the times I do take it back, but they are very situational. Only stuns him for like 5 seconds. We need to be swift here. Yeah, don't shoot him when he's looking directly at us, even though it's a taser, but yeah, the window of opportunity is very narrow indeed, as you can see. Warum for taser? It shouldn't be a problem to shoot him straight on here, but of course, I don't want to be jinxing this yet again. And this game is certainly pretty difficult. Well, it did work after all. By the way, I never played the original Thief, but I suppose it would work relatively similar because it's also a very old game and also has a heavy emphasis on stealth. Okay, that must be the key to the door on the far side. I'll sleep tight for now, sir. I suppose we could also drown people by putting them in the water, like in Human Revolution, for instance. Die alone in the Detroit sewers, right? Or something like that. Okay. Of course, we cannot see the arc of the camera under the newer titles. Well, since we are not dead, I don't think the alert was raised necessarily, right? Wasn't it? Right, but we have to get in here swiftly. And I hope there's no one else on the other side of the door. I know it's locked. Open it, please. There we go. Radioactive, huh? Okay. I think we're still carting our environmental suit around, I think, for whatever reason. This could be superior, I think, maybe by chance. Some ammo could also be decent. There's also a panel here somewhere. Okay, the airfield, I'm not sure how far it is. But it seems to be quite a distance. Okay. I guess. Radioactivity, you know. But Dr. Strangelove said, has never hurt anyone. Yeah, okay, the entire area is completely radioactive then. But I'm not quite sure how far this tunnel leads, because otherwise I may consider splitting for here with the with our ability enabled. But since I don't know how far it is, I can't make any predictions. Yeah, we could of course go for here if we wanted to. Well, if there's an alert panel, it means there's a dude around. And we have tons of cameras and turrets everywhere, but mostly turrets. That should fly. Maybe they bought them on discount, you know, like a family pack. I guess this where the swimming angle would come in handy. Yeah, how are we getting over here then? Maybe the radioactive approach is not too bad after all. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure how we're supposed to traverse this area. This is probably radioactive sludge, what do you think? That reminds me of the Klingon Underguard, but not in a good way. But it's a one-way drop for us if we fall down, because I don't think we can grab up here. Right? Incidentally, since I jumped like lady, this also doesn't seem to be jumpable. There's no ledge up here by chance, right? Is the door? No, of course not. Yeah, there's no way out once we jump in here. So that's not the way to go, I think. Well, that depends, of course, if this thing actually controls the drawbridge as well as the laser tripwire. We don't know that. But since there's an electronic control panel, it only controls one or the other. Wow, there's a button back here. Wow, I guess we found that way at least, but it still doesn't solve the problem with the... Yeah, but we can jump there certainly. Okay, but doesn't do anything about this angle, right? Still too far away to get out of the water. Unless there's a ladder right here, or the other side, which is doubtful. If there is, I cannot see it. Well, they gave us the multitudes for a reason, because I'm completely unsure as to how far we can proceed with the radioactive sludge back there in the side tunnel. No idea how far this will lead. I mean, we do see some barrels, of course. But there shouldn't be any opposition here. But if we run into a turret or anything in between, that could be nasty. But I guess we have them for a reason, so... Let's get them out of our inventory. Cannot recharge us fully anyway. As a reminder, is damage reduction? No. The answer is we cannot make it happen. Okay. Apparently it wasn't the only one trying to sprint for here, really. So it must be like... I don't even can make any predictions back here. Okay, we do have an environmental suit, I think, don't we? Yeah, we have to do it like this, I believe, right? Okay, both that baby. I think these are cumulative. Okay, I'm giving it one more try and evidently it cannot work, otherwise, right? Okay, now we have that stupid key. For what exactly, I'm not quite sure, but thankfully we can read in our message log, I'm hoping. Right, can we not? Okay, ground floor office key added to the keychain. Was it useful? I sure hope it was, because, well, we took some serious damage here despite the reduction of 72%. Yeah, 72%, my friends, and we still, well, suffer from fatal radiation poisoning. So we have to do is then right, I would figure. Alright, well, that we do exactly that. This game is pretty hard, isn't it? Okay, this thing is now completely dry for the most part, I would figure. It doesn't tell me from this current screen. But as you can see, it has nothing remaining, so just drop it. Useless. Okay. That's an easy game. Yeah, there we go. Could you please tell me how we're supposed to make this happen? Because we had a reduction of 72% from environmental hazards combined. And we still died before we made our way to the other side of the room. I guess it was supposed to be a death trap by the game developers. I wouldn't put it past them. Probably not right. Okay, so our torso takes all the radiation damage I see. And we have only one medkit remaining. Well, then we better put it to good use, shouldn't we? That also heals our legs just a tiny bit. Of course, well, that's where the most important bits are, wouldn't you think? Okay. Right. Sure. Good. 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 And let me guess, the sludgestone there is also completely radioactive. So, I mean, this cannot be the intended way to get to the airfield. It seems completely outlandish here. Obviously, I'm missing some passageways here in my playthrough, but then again... That must be the other way into the radioactive sludge, right? Of course it is. Well, we cannot any longer. It's impossible. So... Even just opening the door would probably dose us in radiation, by the way. At least the concrete walls seem to be thick enough to actually absorb the rats, but otherwise... Okay. EP grenade, but thankfully we were around the corner. By the way, as a reminder, unlike Human Revolution and also Deus Ex GOTY and etc., you have to be really fast. You have to race up to the lamps or the mines to deactivate them, not be super stealthy and slow. So it's the exact opposite in this game. Just as a reminder. But I seem to be relying on automated security in here for the most part. That's at least something. Yeah, of course it would open to the side. Where else would it be? Would be nice if we could at least make the way to the airfield today, wouldn't you think? There's a terrorist, I think. Yeah, of course there is. Oh, goodie. And sewer access. Well, it depends on how toxic they are. And they gave us a med kit. Well, fantastic. Well, it is fantastic, actually. Sewer access, right? Okay, I have no idea where we are for that matter. Not the slightest clue. Behind our cave in evidently, but otherwise. Oh, it's a robot. Can see me immediately, of course. Well, fantastic. Then I get stuck on fucking terrain. Why don't I? Okay, automated security around here, but we can do something about that. Either we don't have to, I think. Speaking. Oh, I see our heavy weapons training is absolutely stellar. Stellar. Absolutely stellar. Of course, these things have built in thermovision or whatever. Okay, then. So we use it for the first time. This quotation mark shoulder mounted rocket launcher, which of course is shoulder fired and not mounted. Okay. Took more damage and went support a medkit, I guess. Yeah, automated security everywhere. I'm not quite sure how it was visible because it's pretty bright in here. Does make some sense when you think about it. Oh, since you just... Okay. Give me that stupid thing. It's not like we can find any ammo for that stupid piece of shit anyway. So why bother? Cutting it out, I should say. Should be homing, I think. Hoping. Did it connect? I seem to have connected, but it's something. I guess I take it pretty happily. It also slows us down tremendously, as you've seen. Okay, so don't mess with automated security. It doesn't learn, I think. Then again, I brute force my way through this here. You can sneak around evidently if you're skilled enough. Evidently, I am not right now. But then again, well, these things just happen, of course. Not quite sure. There's 3 axes would be getting us from the current position. Guess we could find out if we really wanted to. Kinda essential. You know what? Why don't we take these peaks, see? But I suppose they have all their tripwires and stuff down below here as well. As long as we don't fall down, of course. I suppose we could have gone for swim them maybe, so we had to, or would have to play with these robots anyway, I would figure, but good thing we checked regardless, because there could be something of interest inside, like... an EP grenade. Oh, guess I could have used that against them, right? Come to think of it, now it's straight, of course. Okay, then as customary, there are multiple ways to play the game here, and Deus Ex, which is the beauty of that, you know. Alright, well, apologies, but then again... What gives, I guess? Doesn't look traversable, although... Could be mistaken. Yeah, we probably are mistaken. I mean, we have the heavy weapon for a reason, don't we? And there we go. Although I would have preferred not to being shot to pieces. And then again, for our current training, I'm not quite sure if the EMP grenade even takes out the robot first try. The rocket certainly did, yeah. We also picked up a key, and we also dosed ourselves in the radiation. Well, thankfully we seem to be a clone or whatever, according to the dialogue there. So what gives, I guess.
You're entering a Hella-based terminal below a private section of LaGuardia. Veer to the east. You should be able to take the elevator to ground level. If you hit trouble, double back across the platform. There's a sewer drain to the northwest which leads to a pond next to the airfield. We think we might know who's moving the shipment. More in a minute.
So swimming can be important because there's no way I could have made that passage through the tunnel there at the store. I suppose we take a look-see around here, then we call it quits for today indeed, because it was a super long recording session and I'm starting to get a little bit exhausted here. No idea who they're talking to. Yeah, cannot make any sense of this machinery, of course. Although there's a little picture here of something. Probably just the utility tunnels underneath the streets of New York City. Something like that. But it seems to be operational still. Yeah, of course there's some terrorists in here, unsurprisingly. Okay, they have taken control of a part of the terminal. They said as much. Okay, there's a terrorist. There is an Ambrosia canister, I believe. Okay. I see a camera already or something in between. But everything is super brightly lit in here, of course. And I don't think there's anything else you can use from the current position. Maybe a map would have been nice, you know, a satellite view or anything in between, but of course, our contact is not forthcoming with this information. Unfortunately so. I guess that really is the way to take then, I see. Yeah, probably. Alright then, so once again, it was a super long recording session, a pretty enjoyable one, but we did struggle with the game once more because it's old and very difficult indeed, and also clunky in certain aspects, but we learned some important lessons as well, so hopefully our next performance will be a little bit better here, I'm hoping. But otherwise, I think it's all we can do for today, so as usual, I think I'm watching, and I hope to see you next time.